Ugh, this light. I'm using natural sunlight, so if you see one side look kind of washed out, it's, you know why. But hey guys, YouTube. It feels so good to be back. I haven't recorded a video in God knows how long, as y'all can tell. Looks like the sun's kind of going down, so just don't mind that shit. But I'm back because I wanted to just have a little discussion about people who are trying to relocate and maybe help prep you guys if you are just wanting to know like little tips on like how to relocate, I guess, how I did it. If you want to know the things that I prepared for when relocating to a different city, different state, you're just tired of being in the same city that you're living in, the same town that you're living in. You don't really see any progression with yourself because you're not inspired anymore, so you just need to step out of your comfort zone. Like, trust me, I was there. I know exactly how you feel. Like, help me help you. I'm still going on my journey, and I just want to help others along the way who are going through their journeys. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit of brief story about my journey with relocating. So I lived in Cleveland, Ohio. I actually moved to Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been here in Vegas going on 2 years. So November will be 2 years. There's pros and cons. Living in Vegas, just like any other city. I actually love it. I love the different kind of opportunities that I was presented with. I love just this whole challenge, because it is a challenge. I think that me stepping out of my comfort zone by moving into a different state, a different coast, this has actually made me into the person that I knew that I can become. Back at home, I kind of felt stuck, and I just felt like I wasn't that inspired anymore. And sometimes that happens, and that's very natural. Don't beat yourself up because you feel that way. Listen to your heart, you know, and that's what that's what I've been feeling for a long time when I was living back at home. And so I truly do feel that making that move, just taking that leap of faith, that has made me into the woman that I was destined to be. And I'm still growing. I'm still growing into the woman that God intended to, for me to be. I definitely encourage for you guys to take a leap of faith, to follow your heart, to listen to your body. If you feel that you are just not progressing, if you feel that you are just more lazy because you are uninspired with your surroundings, it may mean that you are due for some change around you. So that doesn't always mean that you have to pick up your, pack your bags and move to a whole different coast or move to a whole different state. That could just mean you can, try a different side of the city, try a different side of a town, just try something new. You always kind of want to keep things a little bit fresh. You don't want to just keep on doing the same routine all the time. And you don't want to always do things that you know. Sometimes we have to try things that we do not know how to do so we can experience and so we can grow. So if you are looking on relocating, I would highly suggest having a savings. Even if you have a job lined up, have some kind of emergency fund. Now, if you don't know what an emergency fund is, that is a savings. Like if you have 6 to 8 months of your expenses saved up, so like just in case if there's some shit that hits the fan, you can try to resort to that emergency fund, and so you can pay your bills. Me, as you guys know, or you guys, you know, if you guys have watched my previous vlogs with me moving to Las Vegas, you will see that I did not have a job lined up here. I was just resorting off of savings. I do not encourage to just go and not have a fucking dollar to your name. And but there's people who will tell you, I moved to LA, I packed up my bags and moved to LA with only $400. I packed up my bags and moved to New York for only $600. It can work with some people, but not with all. Not with all. Don't just think because you see this famous person that you're watching on TV or that you look up to. Fuck. So don't just think that just because you've seen a person that you look up to, you see them and they're talking about their life story of how they've gotten to where they're at now, and they've mentioned, well, I moved to such and such city, such and such place, and I just have $400, $200 in my bank account. And now I'm just making multi-millions, or now I'm just so successful in my business. Like I said, some people are just fucking lucky as fuck. I'm just gonna put that out there. And not everybody has the same journey, you know? I mean, you don't know who that person have known. Like, you don't know the connections that person already had prior to them moving with $200 in their bank account. You know, it's like you don't really get all of the full story. Like, you know, they just tell you the bare minimum. You don't know what exactly that person had to go through. That person, yeah, they probably had $200 in their bank account, but they probably haven't told you that they were homeless, or that they had to panhandle. You know, like, you just don't know a person's full story. So don't think that just because they've done it and they're now successful, that can happen to you. I would hate for any of you to be like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna, you know, take a leap of faith and just have $100, $200, $600, and just go and live at a different, you know, different state, different city, and I'm gonna be big. And then you end up being homeless. I would hate for any of you guys to have to go through that. I'm just saying, like, it would not hurt to have a savings account, to have an emergency fund. If you have a job lined up, or if you do not have a job lined up, it just would not hurt. Extra money never hurts. If you do not have a job lined up and you would like to move to a different state, city, town, try to find a job. You know, just say that you already moved and you have a savings account and you have an emergency fund, what the fuck ever. I would suggest to try to find something. Get active with your job hunting. You definitely want to, because there's no better feeling than having some sort of income, you know, just steadily coming in, instead of waiting around and you're like, I hope I get this check coming in the mail. Like, you kind of want to have something set up to where, like, you know, that you already know the flow is coming in once a week or once every 2 weeks or whatever long, you know. So actively look. Don't just get comfortable right off the bat and just be like, oh shit, okay, we got this place, all right, I got my emergency fund, I'll just sit on that for some months. And no, because that shit goes like that. I'm telling you. Do your research about the place you are relocating to. The surroundings, please, especially my ladies, if you're going to move by yourself, there's nothing wrong with moving by yourself at all. Do your thorough research with the city that you're going to be living in, the crime rate, the job market, and this is for everyone. This applies to men and women, but especially to ladies. If you're going to move by yourself, you have to take those extra precautions. You have to kind of think of, well, am I going to be staying at a place where I know people? Like, do I know anyone in this town, this city, this state? Is there anyone I can call on just in case if something were to happen to me? Like if my car breaks down, I mean, I don't know how to change a flat tire. I don't know a mechanic around. Like, do I have those resources where I can call? So where I can call someone to come to my defense if I need them. And guys, same with you too. You guys aren't exempt. If you're moving to a state, town, city where you do not know a soul, that's fine. I mean, I've done it. But the thing is, don't just get complacent. Don't feel too intimidated, because I know it can be intimidating moving somewhere that's foreign to you, that you've never really been to, and you're like, I don't know anybody. I mean, you know, of course, that's natural. But when you start to feel a little bit more comfortable, don't be scared to network. Don't be scared to try to find jobs to where you have like a little bit of customer service type of feel, kind of social surroundings type of feel. So that way you can potentially meet friends at work. You can potentially meet friends outside of work. Join networking groups such as, I use Meetup, you know, the Meetup group. I don't care if you move to the goddamn coldest city and you don't know anybody. Girl, just try to research what that city offers, such as for nightlife, such as for social gatherings type of things. You know, try to like do as much extensive research as possible. And another thing with research, you also want to kind of research the laws on this is if you're moving to a different state. Research the laws. I suggest that. You don't want to be moving to a different state thinking that you can get away with the same shit that you gotten away with back at your past state that you lived at, and you think that they're going to accept the same thing at this state, because little do you know, you could be breaking the law by thinking that it's legal. Just kind of like get a background of the laws, what's illegal, what's not, because different states have different laws. You definitely want to research the job market. Does your state thrive on the healthcare field? So you have a lot of job opportunities with healthcare. Does your state thrive off of hospitality, like Vegas? Vegas thrives off of the entertainment field and hospitality field. So yeah, there's a hella job opportunities if you are experienced in that. Does your state thrive off of production fields such as like California? You know what I mean? So like you have to get a feel of the job market, what is the main revenue of that state, just so you can kind of see your different job opportunities. If you guys have questions, or if you want me to get more in depth into like different kind of topics that's relating to relocating, just leave me a comment down below, with your questions. Don't forget to thumbs up if you liked the video, and if you even watched the video, because that would make me feel good, honestly. That would let me know that you guys are interested into moving, into just becoming a better you. So leave me a comment down below. Tell me guys what you tell me what you think. Leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you're watching, that you like this video. If you haven't subscribed, do so. And follow me on social media if you can. I am actually getting back on social media. I've like taken a hiatus with everything. So it's not just YouTube I've taken a hiatus of. It's like with all social medias. I just felt like I needed to get back to me. It's like mentally detox myself. I think there's nothing wrong with that, I feel whole again, if that makes sense. So, but yeah guys, I will actually come back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you later. All right, goodbye.